Hey everyone, it's me, the Sparkle Girl, aka Kiln Sparkle. Today, let's just say, like I said in the community post from earlier on today, from this morning, in my time zone, of course, saying about me going to Manchester, but not only Manchester, but I also, some of you may find it obvious that I went to Coronation Street here. So, yeah, and yes, the thing is, I'm not really a huge fan of Coronation Street as you guys imagine. Let's just say I don't mind it sometimes. It is good its own way, but if I have to be really honest, I was excited to go anyway because I just liked to learn more about Coronation Street. So sometimes giving it a go is really important rather than staying at home all the time. So I just thought get used to the tour or what it's like. And you may think it's real, but once I got there, it was completely like, wow. It may look like real life, but especially when it comes to on the TV. But for for me to say this, boys and girls, to those who have watched Coronation Street, it may do look real when it comes to watching it on the telly, but clearly it's just a set. I mean, seriously, you guys would never going to believe what I'm going to tell you this because I'm definitely going to show you on my Facebook. So just bear with me because I'm definitely going to show you. So yeah, and just going to prove enough that I literally got my face like smacked in the face. Like, wow, cool. And I bet my best friend Sophie would be jealous because she told me that her mom watched Coronation Street all the time. But I'm not going to brag like anyone else does, but I can admit, like I said just before, I may not be a huge fan of Coronation Street as I am a huge fan of EastEnders, but I do like some bits about Coronation Street from time to time. And to tell you guys this, Coronation Street actually came out since the 19 December 1960, but it was originally in black and white until in the 70s they had it in color. Like, wow, cool. And that's just getting crazy every time. So believe me or not, boys and girls, it's totally freaky. So yeah, come on. Sorry, it's just something just popping up. Here we go. It's gone. Here we go. On to my Facebook page, and here we go. I'll get to my Facebook now. Just hang on for a second, and voila, here I am. Okay, so there's the pictures of what I've been taking pictures of and what I saw today from this morning. And to tell you guys this, me, my mom, my sister, and my nan, we all literally had to wake up early in the morning around 7 to, today, I mean. And let's just say, like I said, we woke up around 7 to get ourselves ready first before we actually on our way to get there. Because the tour starts around 10ish. So yeah. And it did finish around 11 in sometimes in morning time. So yeah. So that's the major thing. Okay. So that's the Rovers, and that's where the people drinks or eats in the pub. Yeah. You can do whatever you want in there because you can dance or having drinks together or whatever. Yeah. And that's the outside, but the back, like if like a backyard, but that's just the backyard from the outside of the Rovers. So yeah. So these are the tables. So yeah. And there's the prima donna. Yeah, that's where you get like chips or chicken nuggets or something like that. But But don't get too fooled by it, guys, because it's not real. Like I said before, Coronation Street maybe look real on the telly, but it's definitely not real in reality. But believe me, when I first saw this place, I was like, oh, am I going to get some chips? No, right, okay. But believe me, you can tell that, yeah, but there's definitely no food in there, just pretend. And there's the inside. It nearly looks like the chippy, actually. Yummy. And then, and there's jug of Coke or cola, whatever. And there's me on the bus stop. Yep. Rosemont Street, Coronation Street, bus service changes. Cool. And there's Roy's Rolls. It's just a cafe. It's like I said, not real, but that's just what it looks like from the outside. The reason why it's called Roy's Rolls because the character is named Roy and he owns the cafe. So yeah. I don't know what's this place called, but like you can see the inside, and it's for the children. Like primary sort of school kids or primary young kids, whatever. Not just for those who go to school. It can be any children who doesn't go to school quite yet, something like that. So yeah, something like that. And that's the tour guy who taught us people to look around, and he explains everything, to be honest. And that's just the alleyway. And there's Hayes Travel, where you can get tickets to get to on a train or whatever, or a tram. Yeah, I actually been on a tram actually. If it's kind of bit feels weird being on the tram, if I have to be really honest with you, boys and girls, because it's a little different, but it's a bit similar to going on the actual bus. But it's like I said, it's a little different. But I asked my nan, have I ever been on a tram before? And she said yes, when I was a little girl. I have to admit, I barely remember that point because, let's just say, sometimes you can't always remember things what you did when you were a little kid, something like that. So, like I said, I can't exactly remember me being on the tram a long time ago. So that's the whole point. And that's just like a spa, I think. Yeah. And there's Shuttleworth, like, where people, it goes like, I don't know what it is, but all I can possibly say it's like flowers, all kinds. Yeah. Independent funeral service. Oh, yes, that's it. Silly me. Should have catch that. Okay, I think it's something to do when someone died and you had to get someone to help you with the coffin and all that. And there's barber shop. Yep. And there's me in the Coronation Street police station. Yep. Oh my god. And there's a little playgrounds for little kids. And there's a few shops. Just one behind it. And there's the Weatherfield Community Hub thingy place. I don't know what that is, but all I can possibly say it's something to do with the kids, I bet. I can obviously can tell by the backgrounds of the building. So yeah. Yeah, and so yeah, just before we went to the actual set, there's an entry of the tour place that just before we went on the actual set, there was like a little cafe the moment we went inside the building, and there's like TV screens where they show you the very first episode of Coronation Street in black and white. You can see it right there if you can see the mouse. Yep. Wow. So yeah, and there's a camera where people use to film, something like that. So yeah, it's kind of interesting, really. So, and I did had a really busy day. It was warm and sunny and cool at the same time. Like warm and cool sort of way. Like cold breeze a bit, something like that. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so that's the whole point. So that's why I did say from this morning that I will explain everything. So I finally explained it. And I hope you guys actually enjoyed this live video because I know some of you may be interested in Coronation Street. But don't get me wrong, I believe not just the UK watches Coronation Street. Any country can watch Coronation Street as well, like those from the United States. Because I've seen few people that kind of have American accents. So yeah, so believe me or not. So okay. So and believe me, like I said from ages ago about me being a fan of EastEnders of the most. Well, the thing is that, well, let's just say I sometimes wish EastEnders could have a tour because for some reason they can't allow it. I don't know what's going on, but I just said to my mom that I should make a complaint, but I know I'm not the only one who feels or thinks that because there's loads of other people who wants to have a look around EastEnders because everyone loves EastEnders. Well, not everyone, but you know what I mean because there's some other people who do, including me. Oh yeah, and my nan as well. Let's just say my nan is actually watches all soaps like Coronation Street, EastEnders, and Emmerdale. Wow. Tell me about it. Okay. And every time when it comes to watching EastEnders or Coronation Street, when we go to my nan's house, I sometimes usually go like this. Hey Nan, have you watched either Coronation Street or EastEnders? And what do you think about it? And she just said, "We're like, yeah, it was really good. Yeah, so like that. Obviously, because my nan's been a fan of Coronation Street than I am. So yeah. Oh, ow. Sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, and not just that. I mean the Coronation Street thing, but we also went to the actual town in Manchester, and it was absolutely busy. Not totally busy, but there are also loads of people around, and there's like younger people. I mean, sorry, kids. I mean, sorry, and then grown-ups and all that. And there's loads of shops around, and yes, um, and and obviously, the moment we finished that Coronation Street thing, we did run the town, but we also seemed to get to somewhere to eat dinner. And what I had was English breakfast. Well, can I just be honest? I didn't really eat much of it because well, the only food that I did possibly eat from my plate was the sausage, beans, and just like that. Yeah, it's only because they sort of had like toast, there's tomatoes thingy, the fruit version of the tomato, and it has those um scrambled egg. I'm not really much a fan of these things, except I do love sausages and beans. But they're not the only ones that I eat from English breakfast, to be honest. I also eat hash browns and bacon. They also the ones that I eat from when it comes to having English breakfast. But yeah, so and to tell you guys this, um, let's just say we've been a few shops like Next, Zara, what's it called? Oh, Mark and Spencer's, and some others. So yeah, but I won't stay much now because it's getting a bit late. So yeah, I already had my tea just ages ago. I had KFC because let's just say we got home a bit late today because because the time we left was around like 5, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So yeah, that's the whole thing. So like I said, I have to get going now. So I'll leave you guys to it and have a wonderful time and wonderful day or night or whichever, whatever time zone you're in. So yeah. So like I said, if you really want to share your opinion or something like that, let me know. And but maybe do that tomorrow, which will be better for all of us because sometimes I don't want to waste you guys' time. So yeah. So anyway, hope you guys have a nice time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow or something. So I don't know whether. So sometimes I just forget about it. Like just do something else or like that. So yeah. So I'll leave you guys to it. So bye everyone. Bye.